Once again, people, I am blown away by this crazy chapter of Naruto. What's up, everybody? ForneverWorld here today to do my review of chapter 560 of Naruto. And wow, just wow, it picks off from where the last one left off, which was good because a lot of people were worried that, Kishi was going to do what he did last time with the whole Sasuke thing and then, cut to something completely different. But no, this chapter takes off from the whole Madara being resurrected stuff, and a lot of mysteries is going around, and it's like, wow, what is going on exactly? So we see Madara, and the real Madara, from the olden times, and he starts thinking, okay, things aren't going according to plan very well. How was I able to be arisen in the state? So automatically it seems as though Madara knows that this was going to happen or something. The original Madara knows that this was going to happen. So already a lot of crazy stuff is going on with just that alone. I'm really baffled with that. Maybe, he does have some connection to Toby. And then he asks his Mui, who's the controller of this impure world resurrection, and he says, I don't know. And then Kabuto starts talking through him, and that was pretty crazy. So he starts talking to him, and he says his assistant, and then he starts breaking it down to him little by little. And some of the craziest stuff, first of all, this chapter felt like a real war. Now it is starting to feel like a war because, this big crazy guy comes out. We got Naruto there ready to attack because they need, they need to start going at it. And Madara, he is just off the chain. He has the Mangekyo. He awakens his Susanoo. Gaara starts thinking to himself, okay, I remember, when I fought Sasuke and, I guess outer attacks aren't going to work. Maybe I got to use my sand. They're all gearing up, and it really feels like a war with this chapter, people. And Naruto, he's, I believe, sitting there for a minute doing Sage mode so that he can get into Sage mode, and he forms this ginormous Rasen Shuriken. He goes at it with Madara, and it's nothing. Madara absorbs it. Madara seems unstoppable. One of the craziest parts of this chapter is, what the heck, I'm going to throw it out there right now, spoiler, Madara gets Rinnegan, and apparently, I was a little bit confused with this part here, but he tells, I believe Kabuto, I awakened these eyes at the end of my battle, right before I died, or something like that, and then he's really just confused himself of how was he brought back this strong, and he's not really understanding, and the chapter ends off in another crazy thing. This ginormous meteor just starts crashing into the ground, and the chapter ends like that. What is going on? Does this have something to do with the Impure World Resurrection? Does this have something to do with, Madara now having Rinnegan? I'm just baffled. It turns from Sharingan to the Rinnegan. Kabuto starts saying about all the stuff that he searched up with Orochimaru, all the data and everything, and now he has the power of a god. And Madara's like, no, you didn't create this power. This chapter was just mind-blowing, I'm not gonna lie. It was an amazing chapter. If you haven't read this chapter, please go read this chapter. It was just phenomenal. I can't even lie. It was just really phenomenal. So many questions were asked in this chapter, and the mystery keeps building up with this whole thing. Exactly what is going on? It seems as though the original Madara knows a lot more than I originally had thought. It seems he understands a little bit of what was about to happen, that I guess he kind of knew maybe he was going to be arisen or something. I'm not exactly sure, but again, awesome chapter, amazing. A lot of great stuff happened. Naruto, trying to go to Rasen Shuriken, and just as we predicted, people, he can't go into his QB mode anymore because he wasted too much chakra. Such a shame, because, well, that's, I believe, a clone. I don't believe that's the original Naruto. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that's the original Naruto, so we got to see what happens with that. But he can't go QB mode, and he goes Sage and Rasen Shuriken. This was everything you would want from an epic chapter. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below over the video response. Did you think it was amazing? Did you think it was awesome? Thumbs up if you thought it was mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. Yeah, but that's all I have for this particular review. It was epic, crazy, so many different things happened. Just mind-blowing chapter. Madara has Rinnegan now? How are they going to stop this guy? What's going on? So many questions asked. Hopefully they'll be answered again soon. And I'm really glad the way this chapter went and continued when the last one left off. I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.